How to launch a successful AI startup. Do your research. Before you even start thinking about launching an AI startup, it's important to do your research. This means understanding the AI landscape, identifying gaps in the market, and understanding the potential applications of AI in your industry. If you're not sure where to start, there are plenty of resources out there to help you get up to speed on AI. We recommend checking out resources like McKinsey Global Institutes, Notes from the AI Frontier, and CB Insights. The state of artificial intelligence in startups. Build a strong team. One of the most important things you can do when launching an AI startup is to build a strong team. This means assembling in AI, machine learning, data science, and software engineering. If you do not have internal expertise to build an AI startup from scratch, don't worry, there are plenty ways to supplement your team with external talent. For example, you could consider partner with an AI research lab or tap into the gig economy by working with freelancers or contractors. Focus on a specific use case. When it comes to AI startups, it's important to focus on a specific use case. This means identifying a problem that can be solved with AI and then developing a solution that meets the needs of your target market. There are many different ways to find a use case for your AI startup. One way is to look at identify problems that need to be solved. Another way is to look at existing businesses and identify areas where AI could be used to improve efficiency or create new revenue streams. Secure funding. To launch a successful AI startup, you need to secure funding. This means finding investors who are willing to invest in your company and provide the capital you need to get started. There are many different ways to secure funding for your startup, but one of the best ways is to participate in accelerator programs. These programs provide funding, mentorship, and resources that can help you take your startup to the next level. Launch and iterate. Once you've secured funding and built a strong team, it's time to launch your AI startup. But launching is just the beginning. It's also important to continuously iterate on your product and business model. To do this, it's important to track key metrics and KPIs so you can identify areas of improvement. It's also important to get feedback from customers and users so you can make sure you're meeting their needs. Launching a successful AI startup is no easy feat, but if you follow these tips, you'll be on your way to building a successful company. Get user feedback. If you're thinking about launching an AI startup, one of the most important things you can do is get feedback from potential users. This will help you validate your idea, assess market demand, and determine whether your solution is actually solving a problem. Develop your product. In order to successfully launch an AI startup, it is essential that you develop a product that is both innovative and practical. This can be a daunting task, but there are a few key things to keep in mind that will help you in the development process. First, it is important to have a clear understanding of the problem you are trying to solve with your product. What need does it address? What are the potential benefits of using your product? Once you have a good understanding of the problem you are trying to solve, you can begin to solve a solution. It is also important to keep in mind that the development process will likely be iterative, so don't be discouraged if your first attempt at a solution isn't perfect. Iterate and test until you find a solution. Finally, make sure to consult with experts in the field to get their feedback on your product. This will help you refine your product and ensure that it is as effective as possible. With these tips in mind, you can begin to develop a successful AI startup. Market your startup. In the early days of any startup, marketing is critical to success. You need to get your name out there, build buzz, and attract attention from investors, customers, and partners. But when you're launching a new AI startup, marketing becomes even more important. That's because AI is still a relatively new field, and many people don't really understand what is or how it can be used. So our task is to educate your target audience about your company does and how it can help them. Stay focused and keep growing. If you're thinking about starting an AI startup, there are few things you should keep in mind if you want to be successful. First and foremost, you need to have a clear and focused vision for your company. You can't be all things to all people, you need to choose a specific problem or market that you're going to focus on and grow there. Secondly, you need to have a strong team of talented individuals who are passionate about what they're doing. This is essential for any startup, but it's essentially important in the fast-paced world of AI. You need a team that can move quickly and adapt to change, because the landscape is always shifting. Third, you need to be prepared to raise money. AI startups are expensive to launch and grow, so you'll need to have a solid plan for how you're going to finance your company. This may mean seeking out venture capital or other investors, but whatever route you choose, you need to be prepared to sell your vision and convince people to invest in your business. Finally, you need to be patient and persistent. Growing a successful AI startup takes up time, so don't expect overnight success. Stay focused on your goals and keep moving forward, even when things get tough. If you can do all these things, you'll be well on your way to launching a successful AI startup.